It's the KDZA Veteran Spotlight brought to you by T-Mobile Fiber. Hey, it's Guy here, and in the spotlight, Ernest Campos. We're going to go inside and meet Ernest. 11 years in the Air Force, and he worked at the White House Communications Agency. Yes, the White House.
Probably the highlights of my military service was the time that I spent assigned to the White House Communications Agency, where I had the opportunity to support the president and associated staff members in the execution of their duties, both in a CONUS capacity, but also an overseas capacity, OCONUS. Gave me the opportunity to go to a number of different places around the world, still with the focus of establishing infrastructure in support of the president and the mission, but doing so in some very challenging locations.
The White House. What was it like working there?
It is a very high-tempo, high-pressure environment. We talk about presidential quality in everything that you do. It's mandatory and necessary to appreciate the importance of that in whatever capacity you're serving. It may be just running a document from one office to another, or it may be establishing a communication connection from one government to another government somewhere else in the world. The tempo and the importance of it was very eye-opening for someone who has never had a background in that type of government experience, where you get to really see the execution of our government from a behind-the-scenes perspective.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, it was an honor to serve. I really enjoyed the time that I spent in the Air Force, 11 years, and the opportunities that it provided me, even at that time, but also afterwards, have been very valuable to my life.
What did it mean to you to put that uniform on?
Oh, it meant a lot knowing that I had the opportunity to serve my country and fulfill the mission of the Air Force as it applies to the protection of our national security, but also the opportunity to work with others who had a like mind in terms of their patriotism and desire to also protect our country. The camaraderie that exists within the military is a very tight bond among service members, and I'm proud to have been a part of it.
Was there a deciding factor that made you decide Air Force or to go into the military?
I enjoyed the technical aspects that were afforded by the Air Force. It was something, in terms of service to country is a proud part of my family's history. My father, Marine himself, and then other family members who served in the Air Force, in my grandfather, as an example, kind of set the stage for the desire to serve in an honorable capacity like that. Being able to couple that with my interest in technology, specifically computers, back when I was much younger, it was just a wonderful opportunity to put all of that together.
So what exactly did you do, and did you enjoy it?
So I did computer communications in the Air Force for 11 years, had wonderful opportunities to learn not only the background and foundation of computers, but the future of computers as it existed back then and then as I'm living it even today. But I did enjoy it. It is something that I did actively pursue an interest in, both in college and in the military, and even my post-military employment has always been central to innovation and technology as it exists in support of space, cyber, and what we know as ISR, intelligence, reconnaissance, and surveillance.
What advice would you give young folks thinking about the military?
I would advise them to go take some time to explore the opportunities that are currently available in the military services. They're all honorable. Some people align to one branch of service over the other, but they're all very honorable, and they all have a wide capacity of a catalog of different areas to serve and to learn a trait that is applicable not only to the time that you're in service, but also something that you can carry with you afterwards.
Advice for veterans transitioning out of the military. I know that's always a difficult task for a lot. What advice do you have for them?
Excellent question. I'm approached by quite a few transitioning military personnel asking that very question. How do they prepare for their transition? The unfortunate part is oftentimes they don't start thinking about that transition process until they're within their final year of service. And at that point, although there are methods to assist with the transition, they're limited on the options that are available at that point. I recommend that transitioning military personnel actually take a 5-year approach in preparation, because they're determined based upon the type of work they expect or desire to do after their military service. There are certain certifications or even educational degrees that would greatly assist and enable the options that are available to them once they complete that transition. But some of those are long range in terms of achieving. And starting to think about that as early as 5 years prior to separation or retirement is really the right time to start that.
Ernest Campos, thank you. Anything else you'd like to add?
I appreciate the time that you're spending with veterans to document their experiences and their advice to other service members. Again, we are a common core of like-minded individuals, and anything that I can do to assist them in their transition is very meaningful to me. So thank you.